Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
This is Stitching Social. I'm Jen.
I'm Allison.
Remember us? 10 months ago we made a video.
Welcome back to our channel.
This will be video 34. It's
Okay.
February the 18th. And we're on a time crunch here because we're together to do a... I should have got it to show it. But we're gonna
I have it. I can have it. It's just upstairs. I'll get it.
Anyways, we're getting together with a couple of friends, crafty friends.
Stitchy friends.
And we're going to do an applique. Allison's just going to get it. We're going to do an applique kit together that we all got at Stitch North. I think over the course of both years, we all four of us ended up getting the same pattern, so in the same kit. So we're going to attempt it together, and I'm kind of nervous because I didn't look at it till today. I really procrastinated.
It was... What booth did we get this from?
Pastime Pieces.
Pastime Pieces.
This was the very first Stitch North.
So it is Under the Guardian Moon. So we all have the kit.
Yeah.
So it comes with all of the stuff here to do it. So we're at my house.
Comes with the wool pieces, the background, the interfacing, the buttons, everything.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Did you end up looking at it?
I ended up looking at it, and I pulled some floss for it.
Did you bring that book of all of them? Okay, good.
The various stitches.
I think you got that.
Nervous.
Maybe at past.
Like, I'm not a applique queen, or finishing queen, or, you know.
Or the embroidery stitches.
Yeah, and I don't know how to do... what are those little French knots?
Oh, I know.
And I think there's French knots on there.
But
anyways,
you know who is.
I brought beads.
Yes. And I have lots of beads. And Amanda is pro at French knots because she's done the Thomas Kincaid kits. And those are like thousands of French knots.
Oh, somebody's just showing up.
All right, we paused the video. We now have a special guest with us. This is Crafty Kim.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. So as we mentioned just beforehand, we are doing a applique club today, and Kim's...
Maybe we'll get another door knock, and we'll have another pause.
That's true. Maybe Lucky Chance Stitcher will be able to also make an appearance.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Well, we didn't have a plan. We were talking about the pattern that we're gonna do.
Yes.
And that I never looked at it till today.
Oh, really?
Till noon.
Yeah.
Till noon to be exact.
And
it's complicated instructions, but I fully believe that we can handle it.
I hope so, because Kim, you had mentioned, oh, should we have our cutting done beforehand?
Yeah.
I'm like, let's not. I need help.
I sort of pulled it out and kind of briefly looked at it. I'm like, oh, you have to cut out the shapes.
Yeah.
And then you have to sew the shapes on, and then you have to do all these other stitches. And there's like a whole bunch of I don't know if I'm gonna have
There's
time,
like 3 pages. We can do it. We
I
have a lot of
hope
food.
so.
We're gonna do a
awesome.
potluck.
I brought wine, so we're good.
Me too. Oh, yeah. It's already in the fridge. Do you need to put it in the fridge?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll figure that. We'll figure the alcohol out later. Okay.
So 10 months since our last video. Kim, when was the last time you did a video?
Oh gosh. I think I beat you guys, so it's been over a year.
Over a year?
No, I don't think so. It's not that.
Yeah.
A year? Really?
Yeah. Well over a year, yeah.
Well, I know it's been a while, but I didn't know it was a year. Wow, time flies. Life just is so busy. Like, it's just hectic.
Yeah, just having enough time to stitch is one thing.
Yeah, because I always get torn between the time to make a video or a stitch, and stitching is just easier.
I know, and I have so much to show, like, that I just grabbed a few things. I can't bring everything.
Oh gosh,
yeah. Like, I can't catch you all up. It's just too much. And I'm not even up to date on Instagram. Like, it's...
No, I haven't posting. You've been posting, Kim, but
on
Jennifer
Instagram, because that is easier. Definitely easier on Instagram to post. So you can follow me there. It's CraftyKim95.
There you go.
Yeah, you're good on Instagram.
Yeah.
You post a lot.
Yeah.
What do I start with? How about I start with some finishes that I brought 3 or 4 finishes.
Finish?
Yeah. I brought 4 finishes. Hopefully our light's good.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I just had to
That's okay.
call
Notifications coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see my puppy in the corner, maybe. She's whining.
She's very quiet.
Yeah.
This is one thing that I finished. Teresa Koget's Season's Greetings. And this was the, it's finished now, but Victoria cut all the threads.
Oh, that one.
I have an Instagram post. I do have an Instagram post about that. But yeah, I left it out and she cut all the threads, but it's done. Dear. So I had to buy all new thread anyway, so I have lots of extras. So it's done.
Oh, I didn't put something behind it.
Yeah. Do you want to hold it up for me?
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll hold one side and you hold the other. Just
like, look at that solid stitching.
Oh, that was a beast. Yeah. That was such a beast. 30 count corn silk by Weeks.
She's always good at picking fabrics.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really good.
I love this, and I'm gonna get it framed. That's why I'm showing you, because I'm gonna get it framed.
Now, would you do a mat? Because it's got a frame around it.
No, I'm not gonna do a mat.
Oh, okay.
Are mats still in?
I don't know. Are they out?
I was actually thinking that recently about matting.
Are they out?
I kind of like without mats. Maybe.
Yeah, I do too. And I want like no.
If your frame has a nice decorative detail, then that kind of outlines it more. Then you don't really need a mat.
I'm just looking at my Santa behind you.
It's got a mat. That's nice. That's really nice with the mats.
Maybe designs that are like floating and like a person or like, you know, lavender laces and things like that. Maybe, but like ones that have a solid border, like borders in it. Maybe it's already kind of framed in a bit.
I ironed it, but I'm gonna have to iron it again because.
Oh, that's why I need to get out today. My iron.
So there's that one. Oh yeah, that's.
You need the iron.
Yeah, I think because we're gonna iron on it.
All right, take 3.
Well, kind of 4.
Part 3. So now we are joined by Lucky Chance Stitcher.
Amanda.
Yeah.
So we got Amanda and Kim. This is our applique crew today.
A new club.
Yeah. So I just showed this. I just showed that this is the one that Victoria cut all the threads. Yeah, and snipped everything into little bits, which I did keep as a memento because I have to remember that happened. I kept them. It's kind of painful actually.
Well, it's kind of like my barfing incident with my cat.
Your barfing incident?
Yeah, my cat barfed on one of. It was almost done too.
Oh no! Did you get Did you get it out?
No.
Oh, did the cat live?
Yeah.
Oh, that's painful.
Anyways, I didn't.
You don't want to remember that. Yeah.
I don't remember it. No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's sad.
Did your child live?
Yes. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did, but I was not happy. She knew, and yeah, scissors. I have PTSD with scissors. Yeah. This is the next one that I finished. Is Birds of a Feather Kindness Sampler. It's okay. Just leave them. Let them. We'll just ignore them.
Really? Well, he's chewing on her toy in front of her.
Oh, that is a bit. That is a bit instigator. So this. Do you want to hold this up for me? That I did on 36 count Summer Khakis Weigart, and I stitched it with all the called for threads except the red, which I switched to Cayenne by Weeks because it was really orange. The called for is much more orange than I wanted it.
Okay.
To show up as.
See, that's another solid stitching piece.
Yeah, that
like
this
full
one
coverage.
Was, this one was an old whip that I just busted out. I thought I got to get this done because I really want to. I finished one and I'm like, okay, now I need more things to frame. You can't frame something alone. It's gotta have a friend. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one is I probably finished this before all of these. This one is Teresa Mosel by Shakespeare's Peddler. And I didn't realize that this was in a Punch Needle Primitive.
That magazine?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I bought it. Now I have 2.
Oh.
Oh, that's a sign that you really like it.
Yeah. Well, it's a sign that I'm not. I forget what's in the magazine.
I think I've done that too. I think I've done that too before.
Yeah.
I straight up bought something twice.
You don't realize you have something.
3 times?
No, twice.
Okay. I haven't done 3 times.
Oh, okay.
But I have the app now, so I just put things into the cross stitch app.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For Punch Needle Primitive magazine?
No, not for that. I guess I should. For all my patterns.
Oh, to like keep inventory.
Yes.
Of your
I see.
okay.
What app is that?
X Stitch. I want to say it's X Stitch. Where's my phone?
Oh, okay.
I'll show you later, but it's I can put it down below too for anybody else that is curious. But it's like $2, and I think it's a lifetime
There. Oh, okay. And you avoid having senior moments and buying.
Yeah, except one time recently the app glitched and it didn't show me the charts that I had. And so what I did was I restarted my phone. Oh dear,
they have to live 100
They're having fun. They're playing
380 charts.
Kids.
Yeah, but then
it's okay. I'll have to live like 10,000 years to sit there.
I think I better up my threads. I only have 198. I better up my threads. Except, you want to know something? That's not including all the weeks. I didn't put the weeks in there and everything. Gentle arts. Okay, so anyways, let's show you the stitching. Allison, you're gonna hold this for me, no?
I'm sure.
I'll hold it. Thank you. Is it straight? Not really. And this is a reproduction sampler, and I believe it's German, and it says it means no prize without effort. And I put the date, like I kept the date the same. Is your arm sore? No. And the date's the same as like the chart. Like I didn't put like 2024, although I did at the bottom put, which you probably can't see, I did put reproduction sampler, no prize without effort. And I put my name and I put the date. No, you guys don't sign your stuff. You guys don't sign your stuff. And you don't date it. Right?
Some I put the date in. If there's somewhere inconspicuous, I can add a date. I'll put the date as opposed to my name because I know I stitched it. No one else in my family stitched it.
But what happens in the future when you're not here?
I'm not here. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care.
No?
No.
I guess
I have a feeling all my stuff's gonna end up at Value Village, so.
Aww.
But I'm okay with that. If somebody who's gonna really love it and appreciate, well, yeah, like I don't want my kids to feel pressured to have all of my stitching.
Yeah,
if somebody's gonna find it and appreciate it,
I'm gonna come back and haunt everybody.
I do find the date is helpful because there are some in the past I've looked at and I'm like, oh, I stitched that in 2015.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that was helpful.
It is kind of nice because sometimes I remember what I'm stitching if I'm watching something, like I remember, oh, I was watching this or that. Or actually, kind of forget quickly. But
well, that's another good thing about Instagram. That when you post it, then you know what year you finished it.
You know what? I should mention that I did this with sulky threads, with one strand, and it was beautiful. It was my first thing to stitch with sulky threads. I highly recommend. I just picked two colors. I picked red, which is a 1169, a green, which is 1232, and a yellow for the flowers, which is 1070.
She's hungry.
Oh, she's always hungry.
That's it.
Well, we drank all of them.
Oh, that's it. So I'm gonna get that framed. My husband only thinks I have like 2 things to frame. I have more than that.
Does it make you sad that you have like a box of stuff that just sits in the box?
It does.
It does, yeah.
But then some of my stuff, I don't really like the style of it.
So you don't want to hang it in your house?
Like it's not really something I'd probably hang up anymore.
But you would you have hung it up like
probably
in the day?
Probably, for sure.
That piece would look good with the hem stitch.
Oh.
I learned the hem stitch at the Jacobpalooza.
Really?
It's a really interesting finish.
So what would you, so would I not have it framed?
But then again, it does make the pieces look really nice, but then I guess my thought was like, well then, because then it looks like you have to lay it on the table, but then you don't want to put stuff on top of it.
Do you turn it into like a wall hanging when you do
that? Maybe.
But you have to look into interface, maybe put some interfacing?
Nope.
Did you do, at Jacobpalooza, did you do
We had a
something?
sample piece of fabric, and we tried it a little bit. I'm like, okay, I kind of get the hang of this.
Yeah.
Of course, that was back in October. I'll have to relearn it, but it is a really interesting finish.
Is it hard
to
do it?
Okay.
No,
actually,
is there any cutting?
Yeah, is there any cutting?
Well, yeah, you somehow you cut the ends, and then you pull out 2 or whatever threads, and then you stitch around those threads or something like that.
That's really kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's not. I was scared there, but then Jacob was a good teacher.
Okay. Okay, that's our next.
Anyway,
that'll be our next gathering.
There we go.
How to do the hem stitch. I guess there you go. You saved my husband. I won't have to get this one done.
Oh, okay. It would look really nice frames though too.
Yeah, this has been laying on my sewing machine collecting dust to like protect the machine from dust. So maybe I should make something with it to.
Yeah, why don't you make like a machine?
Because then it just finishes like the edges nicely if you're not going to get it framed.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to reconsider
We'll look
that.
into it.
I'll look into that. Okay.
Do you like make? Sorry, one other question. The stuff that you wouldn't want to hang in your house anymore. Would you like turn into like a project bag.
Yeah,
or,
I kind of have a big
that's
stack
a
of
good
things
idea.
that I would do. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but some of mine are long and narrow. So like, what are you supposed to do? Like make long and narrow project bags, or
like what? How long?
Notion bags.
I guess
Bag for your light.
Yeah, a bag for Okay, this next piece,
is my favorite.
my last one. This one is a Prairie Schooler Christmas tree farm. And I stitched it on 40 count Heartland by Picture This Plus. But what I ended up stitching is not my idea. The inspiration from this came from the Humble Bumble Stitcher on Instagram. And she ended up stitching it, and I loved her color conversion. So what I did was she generously posted all her colors that she did, and I just wrote them all down and then figured them out myself. And I had most of the colors, so I didn't have to buy much. Maybe a handful I bought.
So what are the colors? Are they Gentle Arts? Are they?
They're a mixture between Classic Colorworks, Gast, and Weeks Dye Works. Yeah,
List them down
and then I
below,
used
or-
her picture.
Yeah, are you gonna list them down below? Or are you gonna
Well,
link?
they're hers. They're her colors. So if
Okay.
you're interested in doing this color conversion, go to the Humble Bumble Stitcher, and I'll link her Instagram below. But I really love and then I just looked at the picture and blew the picture up as I was stitching, and then I just kept picking based on what I thought the colors were.
Oh.
Yeah, but she has a post showing this done and framed, and then she has a post where she lists all the colors and shows you all the skeins of, so it's very nice that she did that. And I changed it a little bit. So
Like, look how nice that is.
and it's on 40 count, and I really, really like 40 count.
Yeah.
I really like those.
I feel
Now
I
I'm like,
can
what am I
learn
gonna
these
do?
too.
What am I gonna?
Good.
I think so. Because well, you used to have something hanging on the wall right here that was in
Me?
40 count
Oh, that was my Blackbird.
or 28 1 over
Over
1.
Yeah, you're right. 28 1/1.
How do you find it with
That
your
was so
eyes though?
cute.
Like I
Oh,
have
I'm
to use.
blind.
Yeah, I have to use mag eyes and glasses with 14 count ADA.
Yeah,
so
but
like,
did you get your eyes rechecked? Remember we talked about that? Yeah.
But still, it's 14
I
count ADA. You
have
can't see it.
progressive glasses. I know. It's hard.
Show
And-
it again.
Okay.
Yeah. They want to see it. Looks so
Go
good.
nice and close. Look at that little Santa. So it totally takes it
Right.
away from the Prairie
The
School
little-
palette, eh?
I know. Which I love the Prairie School palette, but I really wanted to do this. I've got Rudolph. I'm gonna fall off my chair, but right there. I put Rudolph. Can you see his red nose?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to hold it up?
Sure.
I actually didn't realize there was Santa.
That was
in the
fun
middle
to
running.
stitch this.
What's Santa running from?
I don't know. He's running towards his Rudolph.
Wait, he's about to cross the
Oh,
road.
he's about to cross the road, and he's got a Christmas tree in his thing.
Yeah. The bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
And look at those.
At first I thought it was weird to stitch the stars in gray. But then it really just looked nice. Or maybe they're not even stars. Maybe they're snowflakes. I don't know.
Well, the moon is out.
Yeah, the moon is out.
Rosie.
Shush. So I love this one, and it's so tiny, so it's not going to cost a lot to get framed.
No. That's, well, you'd have to. You can probably measure it and see if it will fit in just an over-the-counter frame.
Oh, I can't do that. I've tried. It looks so ugly.
Like
You've
stretching
got a
it?
framing tutorial, don't you? On your channel.
No, but I have done my own framing. You can actually go to Dye Village
Yeah.
and find a frame and cut it down to size.
But then I have to stretch it and pin it and make it look good.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's not
I
that
did
bad.
the
No,
ones,
it's
the
not
two
that
in the
bad.
hallway there.
I've done, yeah, that turned out good. But I have, I can't remember the pattern. I've framed a couple myself and they look horrible.
Yeah,
Can't
I've done,
stretch it
I've
enough
done
or it
others.
puckers.
No, do you use batting underneath?
Yep.
Batting?
Yeah, I use
Ooh,
batting it just keeps it in place as you're lacing. And I also, it takes
Lacing. I've never done that.
well,
It's
it
a
takes
long time to pin.
It takes a long time to pin it, and I actually pin it on
You have to do that.
like I pin it on the weave of the fabric,
Oh.
and then what I do is I lace it, and then I pull the pins out after.
How do you have time for all that?
I don't. That's why I don't ever finish anything.
No. That's why you have a box.
That'll be one or another get together.
I have finished.
Finish it,
things.
yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, I have a fully finished thing that you guys, I think you'll like. I don't know. Maybe you'll think it's ugly, but. So those are my things that I finished. Do you have anything that you want to show that's finished?
Nope.
And then you guys.
I have no
you didn't bring
finishes.
any cross
I didn't
stitch.
bring because I thought it was
You've got
felt
2
tape.
whips. I thought it was felt.
It was felt tape.
This is an impromptu video. It's been almost been a year.
I have a whip.
Oh, video. Show your whip.
I do have a whip. So I am whipping Some are quicker. By Lila
That is
Studio.
so pretty. It like yours is so much better than the picture.
Oh, thanks.
We know that. Oh, someone's calling you again.
Oh yeah, it's Michael. So this is on 40 count. Picture this plus ancient.
Yeah, this is when we went to Hobby House. You got this.
Yes,
but I'm able to finish shopping or something, and then.
Oh, I always do that. I always find other things. Okay.
This is the piece she was stitching at your place. Forgot all her thread.
Yes, I went over to Amanda's house and forgot all of my thread.
She's like, oh. But you know what? Like,
I think we all had. For that duty.
Kim, you were working on a model that you had some of the.
I had one of the colors.
Yeah. So this is 2 pages done. Excuse all the wrinkles.
Love it.
Like, look at that. All the called for DMC, but like, look at this.
Does it give you like? Is it only DMC or does it call for?
It's all DMC.
Fancy floss or.
Well, I'm doing the spring, and I think it calls for fancy floss. Well, I think it's both.
Both,
so
okay.
You can choose.
It looks. You know what? I like that you're doing the DMC because the fabric is vibrant. That it doesn't take away too much variation.
And my mom came over and helped me put all together my DMC.
Phone is lighting up.
I know, I'm so popular. No, it's just DMC. There's no. So you're saying that the summer?
I thought so, but maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you did your own conversion.
Whoops.
Daisies. That's okay. Look at this little shrimp.
So are you not marking off the pattern for this? Do you have a working copy?
I have a working copy downstairs.
Okay.
So there you go.
So nice. And that's 36?
Oh no, 40 count.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
But I went from 28.
I love all the pops of color with all the. What number DMC is that? Is it like 927? 927?
927. But I went from doing a model for Tiny Monitors on 28 count to this, and it's just it's trippy going from one to the other.
Imagine going to perforated paper.
So
I better put this back.
I don't think I have any finishes because I haven't been stitching much lately.
Well, models. You've stitched quite a few models.
Kim, do you want to show what you brought?
Here, I'll put this back together for you.
Thank you.
Sure, but it's nothing spectacular.
Just Kim brought whips just in case. Just in case. I do that too.
She always has her ABCs.
I've been stitching a lot in public, which is not like me.
Ooh. This is something I usually take to stitch days or travel, but it's just it's actually a Prairie Schooler. I don't think that's it.
No, but it's the ABC.
Yeah, it's gonna be the.
Oh, this is a reprint one.
Yeah.
This is the one that you're on. Have you stitched these yet?
From those two, no, but the other ones I've stitched. That one.
F is for friend.
Yeah, I've stitched.
Didn't you start that in the summertime when we went to the cottage?
Yeah.
That was the one. So this is only your second?
No, it's my third.
Third?
It's my third letter.
You have a long way to go.
I know. Thanks. Here, you sit here. I'll sit there.
H is for home. This is really nice. You know, when patterns started coming out with the bees and everything, I'm like, oh, I don't want to stitch bees. I'd rather do that than squirrels. I don't want to stitch a squirrel.
So I have a picture because my plan, my ultimate goal is to stitch them all. And eventually make a quilt
That's a nice color
with them.
Oh, that's why I always tease you that it's your lifelong project.
Yeah. So I might be like 70 or 80 when this is considered to be done. I don't know.
I love it.
And you might think, well, there's not enough alphabets to.
I know it's blurry, but it's just because it's a printout.
Yeah. Well, the 4 corners are going to be the seasons.
Oh!
Yeah. Spring, autumn, winter, summer.
Do you have that chart?
Yeah, I have them all.
Perfect.
All done.
So did you buy these all together? I can't remember. Did you buy all the charts
Most
together?
Most of them, because actually Anne from Knowledge and Needles, right?
Yeah.
She helped me get the whole collection. And
it's really pretty.
Wow.
So where did that picture come from?
From Anne, actually.
Oh,
yeah, she inspired me, Anne. So I was like, okay, well, so it's a good thing I printed it out and I tuck it in there because, you know, I look at it and be like, get inspired again, you know?
Yeah. I love the color palette. Is it use similar colors for each chart?
It's all the DMC. The DMC. They're called for DMC, yeah.
But I wonder how much variation in all the different letters there is.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I'm sure it will vary.
Yeah.
It's also the same palette.
Yeah.
High schooler palette.
Yeah, a lot
Are
of
you
them.
gonna do this? I don't know if you've thought about it yet. The D for drum. How there's the American.
Yeah.
And then the eagle.
I'll probably just do it as is. Because
yeah.
That's okay. I actually have family in the States.
Make the eagle a goose.
You could.
Or a beaver.
That'd be great.
Or a groundhog.
Groundhog. Is that
What
particularly Canadian?
It might be a while before you get to D.
Yeah. No.
Do that one
I am jumping around. Like, I'm not starting at A, B, C.
Yeah, you're just doing whatever one you like.
Yeah.
You can turn that into a Canadian flag though, pretty easily. Where's the picture? Like that's a fairly simple. You could change that if you wanted to make it Canadian. It's not that. Like if it was a flag waving in the wind and there were ripples in it, I would say no. But like it's
well, the flag would be easy, but I'm not sure if I'm
Because
good for the shield part.
Maybe Arlene could help you.
Well, maybe. But I'm okay with doing, like I said, I have family in America. And I
Yeah.
have a lot of friends who are American too.
There you go.
So,
So, American it is. I love it.
or it can be both. There we go. It's a joint effort. I'll do Canadian flag.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Which one?
this one here. What is that one? Okay.
I.
But
yeah,
then
you
I
could do
igloo.
both. You know what you
Yeah.
could do is do a big. Yeah.
Sorry, we're just having like a side combo.
Sidebar.
You could do something. I forget my idea, but I had an idea for that.
Actually,
Oh, a big Canada flag.
Oh, there we go. Make their
Does
flag
that kind of
small.
bug you guys when it's not like overtly supposed to be a patriotic chart and it's very like specific to one country? Like, does that bother you?
I like changing it. I'm good to change it.
Yeah,
No, but like,
you're
do
good
you
at
so like hands-on design? They have like
I've never fully finished something. No, I've changed.
But like hands-on design, they'll provide like alternatives, like so they're
Yeah, and
seasonal.
Plum Street has one a cereal bowl. I think it's cereal bowl.
Like a monthly series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something that's not overtly
Oh, a
American
cereal
patriotic. Like, does it
bowl.
bother you guys that it doesn't have like
not
alternatives?
You're having another conversation.
Sorry.
It doesn't really bother me because I'm
No,
comfortable
because you're
changing it.
comfortable changing it.
What does it bother you?
I don't know. I just because like in my Christmas Village series, there's like American flags all through it,
Yeah.
and it's not really overtly patriotic. So I just find it more annoying. I've changed it, but I just find it more annoying that I have to change it, and they don't provide like alternatives.
Right, because it's a different type of stitching. Like you have to think, and you have to like figure it out, and you have to.
And it's Christmas. It's not like patriotic.
Right.
I'd like to stitch Lady of the Flag.
Yeah, I do. I really like that one.
Do you have that?
Mm-hmm.
But then I see everyone else
You guys should do a stitch on.
who is stitching the ABCs. They're doing it on all together, like over
On
one on 28 count, and it looks so good too.
Yeah, but I think to fully finish the quilt, I feel like that would be the way you're doing it would be better.
I think
Yeah.
both are nice.
Unless you're gonna get it machine quilted, because then what are their plans? Are they gonna frame this a giant thing? No shade to anybody that's doing that.
Well, it's over 1 on 28 count. It's actually not like it's still big, but it's not. I don't know. Looks good.
The person that you saw the example, or
There's a lot like is it Debbie from Country Stitchers? She's doing it. She showed hers recently, but
Oh, you're right. She did show it.
yeah, but that's fine. I mean,
That'd
I like
really be
my
nice frame.
I like my
Try
idea
to
too, and
finish
I'm
your,
not
Santa
gonna
Fe.
stitch it twice because there's just too much else to stitch. So, but anyway, speaking of which,
What else you got here?
this is something it's a tiny modernist.
Is this a model?
No,
You're not allowed to show? Okay.
That was in the Just Cross Stitch magazine, wasn't it?
Oh.
it is from a magazine.
Oh.
Oh, it is a Just Cross Stitch, yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
It's from this one.
Which year is it? You hold it up and I'll show.
There is-
Oh yeah, I've seen this. I probably have this magazine.
I forgot to get the Christmas.
This one is in the October 2019. Just cross stitch.
Yeah, so there are 4 pillows, so I'm going to make them into a pillow, and I have a doll bowl for it. I have everything for it, and how I'm going to display it, but I haven't
And this is
finished
by
stitching it.
Tiny Modernist.
Yeah.
So cute.
I wonder if she's selling if people can't find the.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think she's made it like
a standalone.
yeah. I think it's just you just find it because
That's so cute,
I think
Kim.
Just Cross Stitch buys her design,
Mm.
like, and then it's theirs kind of thing. Okay. But yeah, I'm actually really glad I pulled this out because I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Oh, look at the little chickmunk.
Because I'm pretty sure this is the magazine that also has this cat, and I want to do that.
Oh.
Do you remember Kim? Or no, Chris?
Chris, yeah.
Chris stitched it.
My mom got a cat from somebody. Did she get it from Chris?
I think so.
Yeah, she did it in a Smalls exchange.
And my mom got it?
Smalls exchange.
I don't know. Did your mom get it?
I don't know.
Then maybe your mom did.
No, someone got it, but your mom and I like totally fell in love with it, and so I took a picture of it, and then she was trying to track down the same magazine.
Speaking of which, have you seen the new Stacey Nash?
Okay, good to know that you have this in case I can't find the magazine.
Yeah. So
I was actually another group class.
So I was actually wondering, where is that pattern? So I'm actually glad that
you can get that as a back issue. All the just cross stitch.
Yeah.
And that one is that one on a disc? Do they still do the disc?
Oh, it's possible.
Jennifer, you have a couple.
I feel like
if it's old enough to be on the disc.
Maybe I have this because I've seen this before.
Look,
20
look.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's got flaws. I don't have this in my app.
2019. I don't know if 2019 would be.
Maybe not.
Disc.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
But anyway, that's
fun.
That's all I.
Looks like. Did you already say what count?
No, this was actually an 18 count Ada. I think it's dyed by Rolanda. Hand dyed by Rolanda.
Pretty.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
So you're at the finish line of the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
4? I only saw 3 in the magazine. You said there was 4?
Oh. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure there's 4. Yeah, 4.
Oh,
dear. There's blue.
Here, show them that.
Oh, you're over here.
Here.
Yeah.
There's a little expose on Cheryl at the back.
Yeah. Which, by the way, she was on an interview with Fat Quarter Shop.
Yeah, she was on live.
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you see it? I didn't see it. Is it online? Can you see it?
Well, you can see it now.
Okay.
In the past.
Okay.
In the future. I don't know.
Because I did one of her models for market.
Yeah.
She was talking about her market releases, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Speaking of which, have you guys been looking at the market releases?
Yeah, market.
That's on
I love
your
everything.
list?
Everything. Everything.
Did you see the animal crackers from Stacey Nash?
I saw the, there's a squirrel, isn't there?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, there was someone who also did, I don't know if it was her, but there is a little mouse.
The mouse.
Yeah.
With the side
was,
piece?
Yeah.
I like the mouse.
Stacey.
I feel like Sean Connery.
I know.
But yeah, I'm really, if you want to see a little bit of previews for Market, I suggest watching Lindy Stitch's videos. Because I really enjoyed watching her videos. She doesn't show everything because it's kind of like her shopping list and what she likes, but it's hilarious just watching her going through the releases. So.
I just want everything. I have to resist a few things.
Well, I think that...
No, I have one more thing.
Okay.
Oh, one more thing. It's a surprise. I finished something. So I, fully finished it. I was, determined. I'm not going to show them all. I brought a few things. Who cares? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
No.
You haven't seen this.
No,
this is what I said. I told you that I
it.
finished it.
Okay, well, show them.
Okay, sorry. So I made a little needle book. And I finished it. This is only the second needle book I've ever made in my life.
Look at the rickrack.
And I even stitched on the edge so it doesn't fray. Just with straight stitches.
And there's more than one page in there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I've got needles that are 28 count or 24 count, 26 count. I was so happy to put them away somewhere. 28 count. It's not like I don't have a system. I have many systems to control my needles, but
Did you write the numbers or are they embroidered?
Yeah,
I wrote. Oh, that would step it up. I didn't do that. I could.
What is it?
It's okay. So I made a mistake when I put interfacing on this fabric, and I thought that's too much. I'm not going to be able to put it inside out. It's too thick.
Oh.
And then I could have a spot for beading needles, but I don't have any yet. And then just some miscellaneous.
Speaking of which, did anyone bring any needles for today?
I did.
No. I assumed you had.
I brought a whole pack.
And I didn't know what kind of needles we would
need applique needles.
Need to do.
Yeah, Jennifer's the needle queen. So.
I have needles.
Okay. Yeah.
So I fully finished something, and it's in it. Sorry, I should tell you where it's from. It's from the Blackbird design book In Friendship's Way, and it's actually right on the cover.
And was it done as a needle book?
No,
Oh,
I went searching in all my basket of Blackbird design charts.
Whose tutorials did you use?
Nobody's. My mind.
Oh, wow.
Good for you. That's impressive.
I wanted something thick to put all my needles in.
You're leading today's session, then, obviously.
Yeah.
No.
Are you gonna do a tutorial on how to make that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I can't. It's not kid proof. Like, and it's actually. Oh no, it's falling apart. I need to secure that.
Little aliens.
We'll just keep sewing it down.
Yeah,
the middle.
I didn't sew it down the middle. I sewed these all together as pages.
Okay.
But I thought it's too thick for my sewing machine. So then what I did was I tacked the top and the bottom, and obviously I have to tack it again.
You could use your walking foot.
My sewing machine's not up to par.
You don't have a walking foot?
Your sewing machine is beautiful.
But you don't have a walking foot?
I do, but it's not substantial enough.
Oh.
It's very wonky. It's like kind of losing. I'm going to turn it on one day and it's not going to work.
That's okay.
Speaking of which, we need a sewing machine for the thing today. Perfect.
Just dust it off.
All done.
It's beautiful.
I loved seeing everybody stitching. You didn't bring any, but
I didn't know.
it's okay.
That's okay.
We better get working.
All right.
I'm going to stir the meat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, until next time.
Bye, everybody. No promises.
1 year from now.
Yeah.
1 year.
You'll see our finished product in a year.
No, we'll come back. Okay. No promises, though. Okay. Bye.
Bye.